Do you ever stop and think that maybe God wants you to struggle? If you're going through some hard times right now, this video might be for you. Hey, I'm Ryan, and I created this channel to help high performers become as healthy as possible, both in body and mind. And today I wanted to talk about struggle because struggle is one of those mindset topics that I think is really important to think about. And you may have asked yourself sometimes, why is God putting me through these struggles? And I understand sometimes when we're in it, it can feel very frustrating and we can't always see what the purpose is on the other side. And believe me, I know that there are some struggles that you really just can't see any good in, right? Losing a child, losing a pet, losing a family member. There are some very tough struggles out there. But today I wanted to give you some encouragement and help you think about your mindset as you go through struggles and trying to look for the lessons that you can learn and look for God's purpose on the other side. I'm going to switch hands here real quick. One of the hardest struggles of my life, and I'm sure there'll be more that God will give me, but one of the hardest struggles in my life that I went through were some health challenges that I had for several years, not knowing what was going on with me, feeling like every day, like I just wasn't myself and just didn't think I was ever going to get back to feeling healthy again, my brain feeling right again, just didn't know even really what was going on with me. I was so afraid I wasn't going to be there for my kids or able to live the healthy, wonderful life I wanted to live. And it wasn't really until in that struggle, I finally gave up and gave everything to God and said, hey, God, I don't know why I'm going through this right now. I don't know what lessons I'm supposed to get out of this. And, you know, if this is my life, if this is the life you want me to live, then I'm accepting of that. And I'm grateful for it no matter what. I thank you for it. And I'm going to just still keep living my life, worshiping you. And one way or another, I'm going to get through it. And I think God wants us to realize that in these struggles, we need to lean on Him. And sometimes I think that's why it takes so long for us to get out of those struggles. That was one of the most important mindset shifts that I made. Switching hands again here. That was one of the most important mindset shifts that I made, was just letting go and giving everything to God and saying, God, if this is what I'm intended to be and how I'm intended to live, then that's okay. I'm going to live that way, and I'm still going to love you, and I'm going to get everything out of my life that I can. When I made that mindset shift, though, what was really amazing was I actually started to heal. I started to find the solutions, the people that could help me, the protocols, the detox, the supplements, the things that really made a difference in helping me feel like myself again. The hardest part through that whole struggle, though, was like, if you looked at me, you'd probably never know anything was really wrong with me. I actually looked pretty good because I lost a lot of weight at one point in time, and I've always been an athlete, and I've always been pretty good at hiding things that were wrong with me too. So somebody on the outside really wouldn't even know I was struggling with something. But that can be the hardest challenge sometimes, right? Where, you know, you're the only one that's dealing with it. And my wife was supportive and she was there for me. But even a lot of my family didn't really know how I was feeling all the time. And especially with my brain, anxiety, just brain fog, not understanding where it was coming from. When I let go and I gave everything to God, I realized why He wanted me to struggle. And it's so cliche, you hear this all the time, but He wanted to put my pain to purpose. I do believe that He has a purpose for me to help others, to help people become the best versions of themselves, live as healthy as possible, and also be able to serve Him, love their family, and be able to help people that have gone through the challenges that I've gone through so that they don't have to suffer as much as I did. And so it's easy to say that on the other side. And, you know, looking back, it's easy to say like, this is why I had to go through that. And it's harder when you're going through it. And I understand that. So I hope that this message gives you some encouragement today that whatever challenge, whatever struggle you're going through, whatever reason why God wants you to struggle, I believe He does have a purpose for you. If you like this video, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up or a subscribe. And I got a lot more videos coming. I'm putting out videos every week, so please check out the channel. and I'll see you on the next one.